Yo, what's up? We back. My man said downtown Diamond District jeweler like, whoa. Hustle, holla at me. I got Cubans on the low. That boy Lipsy was something special, man. The other day we gotta talk about Bricc, Heart Mode. That boy, hey, Whack 100 still telling on Big U and Luce Cannon. So your Whack 100 had a phone conversation with Luce Cannon, right? Alrighty, yo. And on this phone call, yo, they was talking about more crimes. More crimes. Big U supposed to send Bricc Baby a letter to sign. Got some affidavit. I don't know, man. Like, yo, these niggas is out of control. I know all their bails was denied. Hell, real 2800, what it is. I know all their bails was denied. But I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah, Bricc the trick. Yeah, Bricc tripping. Motherfucker, yo, you do go into a lot of them hearings feeling optimistic until you hear from the public, the United States government or the state's attorney. I ain't gonna lie, yo, once they get to talking, that shit just inflate all the energy out you. Like, oh my God. You know, your lawyer get to talking, you start feeling a little good. The minute the state get to talking or the government, man, that shit change everything. Nah, he ain't get charged no domestics. That shit just... See, y'all gotta realize in bail hearings, like how they did Dirk when they brought up his brother murder, they're gonna bring up things just to paint you out as a threat to society. But they are investigating them for fraud. I heard Poetic Flacco talk about, yeah, he shouldn't even be worried about the gun charges. You know, he might only get 3 years for that, but the fraud charges to sit him down longer than the gun. Man, not in this case. Fuck if you talk about, the boys be saying anything. They say they found different people's social security cards. What's up? Alrighty, man, get that paper. I'm at work too. For real. Get off in like 3 hours. 2 hours. I'm gonna read the paper. I got the paperwork in the house. I'm sure people probably heard it. But you know, I ain't really combed through it yet. That shit crazy. What Adam had to say about that paperwork? What Adam had to say about that paperwork and how Bricc Baby case is all about Adam 22 and no jumper. All about Adam 22 and no jumper. What's up, Kana? What's up, man? Shit, man, we coolin', man. Man, sweet the motherfucking Biloxi, man. Yeah, I'm ready, yo. I just highlight my man from Mississippi. The Birmingham plug. I just was talking to yo earlier. I told him I'm coming out that bitch. Trying to get some work in. Man, I ain't playing no motherfucking whatever the fuck that is. You can't even play music on YouTube without getting copyright. They worked the shit out of us today. Loyalty Betrayal, what it is. You live right now? Or you doing a premiere? Man. Man, I still gotta go through that TK shit. I don't like how they treating TK. TK is a black kid fighting for his life in an all Hispanic town. That boy ain't got a chance in hell. Look like the witnesses were coerced. Look like the witnesses was coerced. You got witnesses that was in the car behind them, and in the car in front of them testifying about what they seen in the car. One witness even said, "Yeah, McIntyre shot him." I'm like, damn. How the fuck can she? What the fuck? She don't even know yo. How the fuck she just gonna say your name? The defense team tried to get a mistrial for that. The judge struck it out the proceedings. But I was just like, damn, that's wild as a motherfucker. Damn, my bad. Hold up. I was just like, damn, that's wild as shit. You just gonna mention that boy's name like that? Man, I told you I ain't gonna get no bail. I seen something in the paperwork that said he tired of listening to the police. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Was it in reference to his girl? When they pulled him up, did they tell him about the wiretaps they heard about the girl? I don't know. I ain't never heard that before. I ain't never heard nobody say they tired of listening to the police. You know what I mean? Like, that's a little weird. I don't even know what the fuck that shit even mean. Like, it be so much going on with these niggas, yo. Like, yo, what? The fuck you mean? Like, y'all having talks? You gotta have some type of talks. Man, them boys was tripping. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I mean, when them boys on your heels, it's time to close down. That man shouldn't have did not one more interview. You know they watching everything. It just amazes me that they thought they was getting a bail. Like, I couldn't, like, that shit was always wild. Like, y'all think y'all getting a bail? Like, unless y'all doing some heavy cooperating, yo, the feds, like my man said, yo, the feds only give bails to rats and people that ain't got no record. You know what I mean? People that's not really involved in the case. They just brought that man just so they can get them to tell. Yo, the feds don't be giving niggas no bails. You say he working with law enforcement? I think him and Luce kind of, I told you, man, that internet shit, that's some type of cooperation shit they got going on. Yo, you can't, I refuse to believe that they that stupid. Like, I feel stupid thinking that they that stupid. Bricc Baby is a penitentiary veteran. Luce Cannon been in the streets. Yo, you do not talk over jail phones about nothing involving your case. They mention a Big U name. Like, man, they gotta be working. They gotta be working. I think this like a little thing that the feds trying out, you know? Maybe they can make that a thing. Yo, you gotta understand, yo, the goal is to destroy from within. COINTELPRO. COINTELPRO, man. Destroy from within. We're gonna get these guys. We're gonna make it look cool to talk on the jail phone. That's the play right now. We're gonna make it look cool to talk on the jail phone. You don't talk on them phones, man. That's law. You do not talk on them phones. You ain't supposed to be talking about your case at all. That's how I know it. That's how I know it gotta be some type of cooperation. What's up, D? It gotta be some type of cooperation. Them boys too seasoned to go out like that. You know what I mean? Them boys too seasoned to go out like that. And for it not to be intentional. What you promote on? You should have did it on Facebook or Google or Google Ads. Man, see you at the end of it, y'all. Y'all need to try to make sure y'all subscribe. I would say this we got 11 people on here. YouTube be playing dirty. NBA Youngboy home too, y'all. What you say? You said Bricc did bad. Bricc did all that fucking talking on that fucking podcast. Did all that fucking talking. And then NBA Youngboy didn't add him and act like that's your friend. Oh, you know, it's my friend. And you don't let your friend crash out like that, man. Yo, when is Adam going to respond to No Jumper Band Bug? Youngboy do always get off. But you call him a rat, people get mad at you. Youngboy do always get off. See, yo, Youngboy is working with the system, yo. They need Youngboy. So, yo, people don't know how... See, the thing is, yo, people don't know how sinister this shit is, man. This shit is sinister, man. This shit that we saying right now, this is all federal agency COINTELPRO shit. And they just using people. They using other black faces to do it. Niggas selling out. You got Whack 100 talking to Luce Cannon about Bricc, baby. I mean about Big U. Guess Big U made Luce try to get Bricc, baby, to sign an affidavit, which makes absolutely no sense. You would think he would try to get Luce Cannon to do it, because Luce Cannon the one that told on him. Bricc, baby, ain't telling on y'all. What's up, Sharice? Yeah, yo, it's ugly what's going on right now. The feds is working overtime. You heard me? We might gotta do another feds watching so people can understand what the fuck going on. These people is watching. They probably watching right now. It's only 9 people in this bitch. It's probably 3 federal agents. People watching, man. And they listening. Shit cool. Yeah, man, that shit crazy. But I keep trying to explain to y'all, this was the play. This is the play from the beginning. The play from the beginning, yo, was to turn the internet into a federal program. That was the play from the beginning. It just so happened that they targeting black people, like they always do. They always do it, man. They always target black people. We ain't saying nobody else getting indicted but black people. And when you speak out against it, YouTube play with your numbers. You know what I mean? YouTube been on the play. They in on the play. Yo, you guys see, like, all this was years in the making. First we gonna make snitching cool. You know what I mean? We gonna elevate snitches to the top of the ladder. We gonna make that shit look cool. You know what I mean? Then, no, first it was the drill music. We're going to elevate drill music. You know what I mean? Make that shit a thing all across the United States. Then we're going to make snitching cool. Then after the snitching shit cool, we're going to make internet personalities tell on camera. You know what I mean? We're going to make, now they even took it a step further. And now you got niggas in the federal penitentiary talking about crimes. Yeah, we don't rock like that. They gonna ask who's silly enough to be talking. See, that's the thing, loyalty betrayal. It ain't even about being silly, man. It's hard as shit to overcome clout. You on the internet, you know. It's hard to not clout chase. When you see motherfuckers winning, like really winning, making millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars, Clout chasing. It's hard to fight against that shit. So you got these guys that get on them platforms where the platform got the clout. All they gotta do is chase it. You know what I mean? All they gotta do is chase it, and that shit can change their life. But it can also change their motherfucking ID number. You know what I mean? It changed their social security number to an ID number. Or change their location to a 6 feet graveyard. But a lot of people is willing to roll them dice. A lot of people willing to roll them dice, man. You know, even though if you notice, motherfucker don't get more than a 2-year run. Have y'all noticed that? It's just like drill music. The niggas that's online chasing clout and saying and talking about crimes, they only get a 2-year run. You get 2 years to live like that. Then here they come. Wiretaps, indictments. It is, man, but it's hard to fight against the machine. It's hard to fight against the machine. Only way you can fight against the machine is if you backed by the people. Like you literally gotta be backed by the people. Other than that, you can't fight you. I mean, cause they gonna play with you. You know, look at the shit we go through. They're gonna play with your views. They're gonna fuck with your numbers. What's happening? Yeah, man. You just gotta see. I don't want it that bad. You know what I mean? I don't want it that bad the way so I'm gonna say some of the wildest thing. Man, fuck no. That shit ain't that deep. But some of these niggas, they want that shit. And they willing to cut corners and talk about crimes and do whatever the fuck they gotta do to get it. For real. I just don't understand what made them boys think they was getting the bail. Like, that was wild. These can't say he had a 90% chance of getting the bail. Like, 90%, bro, you serious? He really thought he had a 90% chance of getting the bail. He said that shit. What's up, Edward? Like I've said, it's cool to remain optimistic, but don't get delusional. But like I said, I think the boys cooperating. They gotta be cooperating. They gotta be cooperating. Till you Buddha, who the fuck is Buddha? Bro, yo, what it is? We been working all day today. That's why I went live so late. And if you notice, even with all the bullshit that's going on, Luce Cannon has yet to denounce Whack 100. They're still on the phone with him. That's how you know they cooperating. The whole internet is calling Whack 100 a rat. But Luce Cannon get on the phone and have a conversation with him about Big U. Big U like, and Whack 100 like, man, he dumb as shit. Man, what the fuck wrong with yo? I say, man, y'all boys, man. Like I said, they trying to make it cool, y'all. They trying to make it cool to talk over jail phones. That's the play right now. Total disruption of the community. That's why I say you can't trust no federal agent. I mean, once a person is signed with the feds, they is done. You can't trust nobody. You can't trust nobody that'll admit they work with the feds. With all the confusion and disruption the feds brought to the community and still bring to this day. Oh man, fuck no. What's up, James? man. That shit crazy. So Big U, would you say Big U trial date scheduled for May 20th? I ain't gonna I ain't gonna lie, yo. I'm ready to take a little nap. I just coming in tapping in with y'all for a minute. I'm gonna go through the paperwork tomorrow. Read the whole paperwork. I was just coming to tell y'all NBA Youngboy home. Yeah, man, he back in Utah. Bricc Baby and Luce Cannon delusional, and I think they working. Luce Cannon has still yet to denounce WAC 100. Yeah, man. Yo, like how you don't denounce y'all? It just shows you how the feds work. Like they I don't know what the problem they got against the black people in the black community. Yo, but they want to cause problems, man. For real. Like they want problems. It's just crazy that they use black people to participate in this shit. No, he home. He just came home. He was at a halfway house, but he home now. But shit though, y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. It's never there keeping you news.